just me too. Got to search for something new.
Right, welcome to another new investigation. Now, as you see, Christianity and Islam, it is asserted that Jesus of Nazareth was conceived by his mother Mary solely through divine intervention or without sexual intercourse. Right, thus resulting in virgin birth. So as you know, a virgin, basically in the profane meaning, a virgin, right, is a woman who's never had the sexual intercourse before, right? So that's like one meaning of it, right? And as we know, this Masonic stuff is like black and white, profane and sacred, two different dualistic meanings, but we're always the same thing. So we take a look at this virgin birth, right? So as we know, in the Bible, you've got the book of Romans, right? And you have Roman numerals, right? So as you see, V1 becomes 6. Right? So basically you have the 6, right? The 6 there. And then the 7 there, right? Now the 7. The 7 as in the letter G, right, in Freemasonry. Now this is all linked together, right? So basically, right, again, this is like Richard Branson, right, sort of a posh character who obviously has his companies called Virgin and got galactic rocket planes and all this type of thing, right, which is you know, they got a certain amount into the air, right, into the atmosphere, but they can't, you know, and this stuff's more garbage type of thing, right? But the virgin birth is basically referencing their trans program, right, their Masonic trans program, science program, of like a birth program of their own peoples, transes, basically, the new sort of peoples which they wish to, you know, inherit the world and all this. Right? So you see how the virgin birth and the virgin ideas is the virgin companies is in the net zero targets. Right? Virgin climate targets are aligned with science. No, it's absolute garbage. So this is something to do with their trans program, right? Virgin spaceships and all this garbage, you know. So when you're talking about this virgin birth, right, you're talking about 6, right? VI6 and then G7, right? So 6 and 7 is the state of confusion, right, at 6s and 7s. So again, it's like this, you know, this whole thing is basically to confuse people, right? Cover up for the science program with this primitivistic type of thing with all religions and that, right? It's basically masking a science program of altering, you know, like unborn children, and before that, you know, that's what it's about, right? That's what's going on at this stage in time. And you know, so if you believe in this stuff, you're not out there trans program, you've been taken for basically a fool-like type of thing, because this is garbage. I mean, I've never met anyone who believes in it, like, you know, just about everyone I've ever met sort of, you know, basically agreed with us, like say, oh, do you believe in Jesus? No, it's a load of crap. Aye, that's what I think as well, you know, simple as, you know, it's a load of garbage, right? But this is their trans program, right? Doctrine, as in doctoring, you know, doctoring. You know, I remember Doctoring the House by Yazoo or something, you know, like, this is a science program, right? That's how we get a virgin birth, because no sexual intercourse takes place. So it's the 6 and 7, right? The VI and the G. There's your VI and there's your G. So it's to do with a Masonic trans program and the state of confusion and disorder. obviously to put this religious stuff out, it basically to attempt to trick people, right? And then, you know, like all this stuff about I mean, how would you have a baby without the sexual intercourse? You know, people have obviously always they questioned that, and that's how you did, because he had become like IVF type of thing, right? So again, in vitro fertilization, IVF, right? So VI again for the 6 and an F for the 6, so 6 right? Against their codes 6 6 12, which is obviously number 3, right? 3 in the sonic, or 777 code as in 21, right? IVF. Again, you know, IV and an F. IVF. See, and TH is basically the same as F, right? IVF. Again, we're going to Richard Branson. Again, we use the posture type of system. Virgin suggested by one of Branson's earlier employees, but you see how become Branson become born son, the born son, which of course, you know, has to do with this again, right? Jesus born in the barn or stable. Of course, in medicine, in science, you have a stable condition, right? No room at the inn. Again, like, you know, you're talking about the virgin birth, right? There's no room at the virgin, right? It means you're not with their trans program, right? There's no room at the inn, right? So you see how and then you have Elizabeth the First, the Virgin Queen, right? And all these things like Virginia and the Virginia Company or something, right? Again, 633. Yeah. Became queen at the age of 25-7. So why was Elizabeth called a Virgin Queen? Because it was coming to the trans program.